Welcome to episode 3 of this 3-part series on strategic planning. My name is Adrian. Once again, I'm here with strategic leadership trainer and psychologist Adrian McKenman. Today, I want to talk about strategic planning trends. Could you please tell us whether there is a significant strategic planning change ahead?
If we had filmed this interview before the COVID-19 pandemic, I might have talked about 3 groups of people getting around a table discussing trends such as dynamic strategic planning, social media, and sustainability. In the room would have been the people responsible for strategy implementation, such as the CEO or chairman, the senior executives who would implement the strategy, and an outside impartial strategic planning expert. However, in 2024, it's not inconceivable to imagine a room full of computers running artificial intelligence programs. It's not just what we're talking about in strategic planning meetings, but who is talking. That is changing.
Isn't that a little far-fetched? That scenario would probably horrify people we discussed in episode 1, such as Henry Mintzberg and Roger Martin.
I had the pleasure of being interviewed 3 times by Serene Omar Nicholas Lowe of Open Tech Convo. In the 3rd episode, we talked about the small robot company. They have 3 robots, Tom, Wilma and Dick, who survey an agricultural field, process the data, and then go out to the field and kill the individual weeds with electricity. Senior executives will spend a lot of time discussing these robots in strategic planning meetings. However, next year, when the CEO arrives at work, he may find himself being held accountable by Wilma's artificial intelligence programs. That is the world we're moving towards.
In that case, could you please inform us how AI might be used during strategic planning?
Lisa Bottle believes generative AI could be used to produce innovative marketing and implementation strategies far faster than any strategic planning team if teams provided AI with effective prompts. She notes all sorts of scenarios could be fed to AI, such as seeing the effects on their business of man-made or natural disasters, and then asking AI for solutions. She also notes that AI can be used for visual content, such as charts or graphs, to produce presentations, reports, and strategic plans. So let's take this a step further. AI could attend all strategic planning meetings and then provide feedback by simulating being a competitor, customer, or stakeholder. For instance, a team could create a mission statement, and then AI could provide feedback by simulating being, say, a customer and rate it before the team then decides whether costly market research is warranted.
Well, why stop there? Why not stay at home and ask AI to create your company's strategic plan for you?
Lisa doesn't go that far, but she notes that you can ask AI to write a report and presentation summarizing your strategic plan's key findings. Professor Emeritus of Music David Cope might suggest she wasn't being innovative enough, as more than 20 years ago he started writing novels with the use of robots, and 10 years ago he made more than 11,000 songs with his computer program. Fast forward another decade, and Tim Belcher has published 97 books in only 2 years using AI. If this world horrifies you, you may feel more comfortable knowing that David doesn't view his computer program as a composer. Instead, he just views it as his tool. I suspect that humans will always be needed for the creative parts of strategic planning, and we will always have to make the hard decisions.
Apart from AI, what do you see as another big strategic planning trend?
Definitely environmental and social sustainability. The reasons why businesses need to take into consideration the impact they have on the environment are obvious. 2023 was the warmest calendar year ever. Similarly, global average sea surface temperatures between April and December and atmospheric concentrations of carbon dioxide and methane were at record levels. As a result, some customers are now searching for products and services provided by environmentally friendly companies, and investors are now taking into consideration a company's carbon footprint and water usage. Similarly, doing such things as having a diverse workforce can increase creativity, unlock new markets, and improve performance while improving human rights and equality.
Are there any other important strategic planning trends we should consider?
The last 2 decades have seen a strategic focus on 4 things: big data, massive marketing, mobile technology, and social media. Likewise, the COVID-19 pandemic taught us to integrate crisis management with strategic planning. However, has your business planned for electricity shortages? Imagine outsourcing some of your business to India, where the average duration of power cuts is 7 hours and 52 minutes. Power supply disturbances are increasingly happening in many countries, leading to vehicle and work accidents, deaths while operating in hospitals, and increased crime due to non-operational video cameras. The power grid is vulnerable to aging of components, cyber attacks, and weather conditions. So planning for shortages of electricity is essential.
Do you have any final thoughts about strategic planning trends?
Don't follow rigid strategy plans, as they cause 3 unfortunate things: an inflexible strategy culture, a can't-do attitude, and plans becoming ends in themselves. Instead, consider building flexibility into your plans with dynamic strategic planning. This approach involves creating a strategic plan with an inbuilt capacity to change in response to opportunities or threats without becoming highly reactive and then subordinate to events like the COVID-19 pandemic. I thoroughly encourage you to read a 2020 article by Divish Ojha and colleagues, and then stay abreast with the more recent research into dynamic strategic planning.